Hey everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm good. Today we're going to start another Power 5 list or series of lists. The Power 5, of course, is a top 5 countdown from Kansas State sports history. We've done 3 series of these already. This is the 4th one, and this time we're going to focus on the 21st century, the 25 seasons since year 2000 through last season. And we've got 3 different topics. And we're going to start with the very uplifting topic of the disappointing seasons. I don't know why I'm starting here, but I am. We'll get to the best and the worst later on. But now we're going to start with disappointment. And that is me being disappointed that you're not subscribing to this YouTube channel. You need to, you do, and leave comments. And of course, hit the thumbs up. It's all mandatory. Sorry. The top 5 disappointing seasons of Kansas State football in the 21st century. And the first one at number 5 should feel pretty darn familiar to you because it was last season. 2024 started off with such promise, and then coming down the stretch, injuries and exhaustion and bad football just added up to a 9-4 season with a 6-3 mark in the Big 12. Oh, what could have been if Avery Johnson had been able to stay mostly healthy and be part of the running threat. And honestly, if this team just seemingly run out of gas and lose their focus with a horrible loss at Houston that really rocked their confidence. That is the 5th most disappointing season of the 21st century. Next up is 2015. And if you remember 2015, it was the year that Cody Cook, a receiver, ended up playing quarterback because the quarterback play just wasn't very good. K-State ended up losing to Arkansas in the Liberty Bowl. K-State was 6-7 and 3-6 that season. And yeah, it was a disappointment to see a K-State team struggle that much. But Cody Cook, wow, what a warrior. Kid played great at quarterback considering he was a part-time JUCO quarterback. I don't know, man. He's a warrior. He's now an assistant coach out there in the big, bad college football world. Chris Kleiman, bring him back. That's what I say. 2020. I know I've always left the pandemic season out of these lists, but this was a disappointment. Not because this team went 4-6 and 4-5 in the conference. No, this was a disappointment for what happened off the field. There was all kinds of locker room issues in that season. It was a stressful season or stressful year around the nation on college campuses. A lot going on with the pandemic, and it was just a mess. And the good thing to come out of it was Chris Kleiman sorted out his locker room, and it's been good ever since. But it was disappointing to see some infighting taking place within the roster on a season that really didn't matter that much. But it led to good things once again. Number 2 on this list is another very good season. And in fact, this season is the only one in the 21st century to appear on 2 of these lists. And that is 2012 when Kansas State went 11-2, 8-1 in the conference, and won the Big 12 conference. How is that disappointing? If you remember the Baylor game, that one loss in the conference, and how the team just absolutely fell apart in Waco. If they hadn't done that, they might have been playing for a national title as an undefeated team, but it happened. Great disappointment in the midst of a really memorable season. But the biggest disappointment of the 21st century was the inexplicable 2001 season when K-State went 6-6 and 3-5 in the conference. This 01 season was sandwiched between the 2000 and 2002 seasons with 11 wins each. This is the only season that I look at and I can't fully explain what happened because this was a talented team. It just didn't click. And that didn't happen for Bill Snyder. His other bad seasons, well, they just weren't a very good football team. This should have been, and it wasn't. So that's the top most disappointing season in the 21st century, 2001. And what did it do for our business? Well, this is the season when my wife decided she couldn't work at the same company as me because our magazine, PowerCat Illustrated, was rocking and rolling heading into 2001. And we lost 10% of our subscribers in that season. Right there, we knew we better diversify the Fitzgerald's income. But we've stayed in business one way or another. Tomorrow, we're going to look at the best seasons of the 21st century for Kansas State football. There's some pretty good ones.